My name is Ann Ector.
And I'm running for the United States House of Representatives for Indiana's 5th District, and I'm asking for your vote on May 4th. You're going to hear from lawyers tonight, politicians, doctors, but you're only going to hear from one woman, one mother, one grandmother, one Navy Reserve captain, one businesswoman, and one common citizen who's decided to stand up and try to make a difference and be your new voice in Congress.
Hi, my name is Andy Lyons. I'm also a 5th District Republican candidate for U.S. Congress. I'm the founder of the Grant County Tea Party. I'm a normal, everyday citizen, a teacher of U.S. history and economics. I, like you, became incensed and enraged at where our country was headed, by the unbelievable amount of debt, by the destruction of our Constitution, of the foregoing of the 10th Amendment, which gives states rights. We are being usurped as we speak by a federal government that is destroying our freedoms and liberty. And it makes me angry. I am here as a normal person. I am the person here that is the common person. I am the one that started the Tea Party. I'm the one that wrote the letter. I'm the one that said, I've had enough. I'm the one that's willing to do what it takes to get my country back. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. John McGough. Thank you. When I look out here, I see a lot of frustrated faces, people who want to change. You know, it reminds me, if this were 2008, I'd be the only one standing up here, because I was the only one who had the courage to take on Dan Burton 2 years ago. And many of you, over 1,000 people here in Huntington County, voted for me at that time. So if you're as tired as I am of Washington insiders, career politicians, lobbyists, special interest groups, then I'd love to have your support again. My name is Dr. John McGough. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Rose McVeigh. I grew up in a small town called Sheridan where we play single-A football. Still getting over that. I am a dad, husband, I'm a small businessman. I think about the only one up here on the stage. I bring that attitude to this work. I'm a Purdue graduate in agriculture economics. I've spent my life in business, ag econ. I took a little respite some years ago and challenged Julia Carson down in Indianapolis, and that was my one foray into politics, and this is my second. I have an 8-year-old boy. He's my third son. And every day I look at him, he's bright, he can't wait to get up, he can't wait to charge out there in the world, but I'm sick to death about what's going to be waiting for him. I have two big drivers that sort of grab me when I think about that. One, restoring America to what our founders intended and what we fought for and what we buried tens of thousands of men and women to save, and restoring trust in our process. And I try to walk the talk to do that. I look forward to telling you more about it tonight. Thank you for being here.
Hi there. My name's Luke Messer, and I feel blessed by God to be born an American citizen. I want to tell you guys that the cavalry's coming in this country. It is remarkable to look out here at this crowd, and there are events like this happening all across this country and all across this district. My wife Jennifer and I are raising 3 kids in Shelbyville, Indiana. I was raised by a single-parent mom in another Indiana small town, Greensburg, Indiana, and she taught me that in America, if you work hard and follow your dreams, amazing things can happen to you. I'm a lawyer by trade. I'm a 4-year former state legislator. I was executive director of the Indiana Republican Party, and I order my life in politics this way. I'm a Christian first, as Mike Pence has said, a conservative second, and a Republican third. And I think this little document we have right here in the United States Constitution is a great roadmap for governments. There's nothing wrong in America today that couldn't be fixed by a strict adherence to the principles in this document. I look forward to the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better tonight. Thank
Good evening. My name is Mike Murphy. I'm a businessman, a father, and a public servant who believes in servant leadership and tries to live that every day. I'm known as a listener and a problem solver. I hope you save the toughest questions for me tonight, but before you get to your questions, let me ask you a few.
When did it become okay, when did it become patriotic to ignore the 10th Amendment? When did it become okay for the federal government to tell us how to educate our children? When did it become okay for the federal government to tell us how and where and when we could own firearms? Those are burning questions for me. They're questions I fight every single day. They're questions that cause me to fight every day to return the 10th Amendment to the core of our democracy. Bring the toughest questions to me. I'm a public servant with a heart of a servant, Mike Murphy, running for Congress. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Nasser Hanna, and I really appreciate being invited here to share my views. I'm an oncologist at the IU School of Medicine. As a cancer doctor, I started a special clinic for our veterans 10 years ago that I attend every week. 5 years ago, I founded a nonprofit organization that serves school children throughout our state. And for the last 3 years, I've led a small business with 20 paid employees and a multi-million-dollar budget through some of the toughest economic times. I've spent my life serving others. I'm not running for the power or the prestige of being in Congress. It's really simple. I want to give back to my country because my country has given so much to me. Thank you.